Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time. Amir. It's Jaime Munguia, one of the most intimidating forces in his division, former world champion, one of the best knockout artists in the game today.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. That counter shot lands. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these 2 are done.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Good counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Munguia now. He's in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get...
There's the bell to start round 2. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. They exchange punches. You'd like to see more jabs. How about that time counter shot? This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
There's a scoring blow. Punch, counter punch. The courage on display here is incredible. He threw a punch and just got countered. Oh, that punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance. because that's once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have one.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we know switching. There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Straight right just misses. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can...
Munguia is down! I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being... There's the bell to start round 4. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The straight right just misses. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not...
And down Down goes Amir Khan. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I need...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Brother, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Beautiful counter shot. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
That counterpunch caught him clean. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And Jaime Munguia just got rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
what a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Can't find a home for that jab. The perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with the hook. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get cut.
And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what you see.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
And he scores with the counter. Both men step back for just a moment. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. And this is not the way Munguia thought this fight was going to go. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Are you okay? You're out.
Not many people would have predicted.